long you been vegan for?
Vegetarian.
Years.
Yeah.
Have you noticed it? You hungry?
A little bit.
Skewers. Oh yeah, I've heard about these skewers. They're like $23 skewers.
Yeah. I don't eat meat either.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't want to have the skewers. Like,
So much money.
great attitude.
Yeah.
I'm the bastard in this conversation when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's just difficult to give up something like that. But no, all credit to you.
I find cheese and coffee really difficult to give up.
Dairy products are hard to give
Yeah.
up. I love dairy so much. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was my exposure to cows when I was young.
Yeah.
I love cows. I love their work. Where they have like cheese markets or something like that. I don't know where that is exactly. I assume we're going the right way.
Turn back soon.
Yeah. Oh man, that rings a bell.
What?
That was the first club I ever went to right there.
Yeah?
Yep. When I was 8 years old, that used to be an Italian club. Cannot fly for me, remember? Yeah, that's the balcony. Oh, yeah, that's the balcony. I don't think it is anymore, it's just like an
Italian place, yeah.
But man, yeah, that was like my first club. So fun. It was for like a 19's birthday party, I don't remember. But yeah, that was like the official first kind of big outdoor party I ever had.
Yeah.
It was super fun. Yeah, it looks very like, relaxed and restauranty now. This place has changed. Still hear that music. That wasn't like that at all. It was like R&B, actually, more smoother beats. What is this obsession with chips on a stick? It seems to be a thing at the moment. People froth chips on a stick. Never tried it. Those people on skewers, chips and stick. Yeah, we're going the wrong way. Where the hell is this place? I had a room where you get to go inside and sip a cheese one. Oh, beyond that, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Split advertising into it.
Sorry. I know.
Video brought to you by.
You started to talk and I just took the camera away.
No. No, I was saying, James Squire. We're marketing James Squire. Well, it is indeed light.
Sorry, mate. So that's my fault. Yeah.
I don't know if he's been all entirely bad, to be honest. I think he had certain vision for the channel. This is Twitter we're talking about, and the great Elon. Some of his views are a bit controversial, but one thing is he's been making changes. Some of them have been pretty positive. Sorry, I'm a bit coffeed up right now.
That's alright.
Oh, stop it! My favourite. I love white wine. I love the ones from New Zealand, especially. They're super nice. I'm sorry, I don't want to be a meme.
Just talk about anything you want.
About what?
Anything you want.
Anything I want. I want to talk about the collapse of society itself and how it's all going to be blamed on artificial intelligence and how that's probably partly going to be the case, but also it's just going to be human negligence that's going to lead to the collapse of society. It's got nothing to do with AI, I don't think. AI is a bit scary, but at the end of the day, it's no smarter than a cockroach at the moment, so I don't think there's anything to really worry about. Maybe down the line there is, but no, I think if whatever's going to end society is going to be bloody human negligence. Just going, it is what it is, and things are just going to crash and burn, really. Is a joke? Sorry, off topic. Doesn't that look like a penis too?
A what?
I think it is. Does that not look suggestive?
Yeah.
That looks very cute. Train call. At least it's wearing a condom though. That's good. But what's your relationship with artificial intelligence at the moment?
Well, I use it every day.
Use it every day.
Well, I'm
Chat
using it
GPT
now.
or? Oh, you're using it now.
Well, the phone, yeah.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's saying that it's going to replace jobs for people, and it certainly will, but at the moment I feel like we're in the creative zone for AI. Yeah, it can definitely go haywire, but at the moment I'm enjoying the kind of process of AI and what it's creating. I'm not entirely afraid of it.
Documenting culture.
Documentary culture, like
documenting it and stuff. The importance of documenting stuff.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Well, that reminds me of a story in primary school. We never did this in high school, we did this in primary school. We created a time capsule, which I think is a pretty normal thing for primary schools to do, but it's kind of interesting to think back on because from what I remember, what was popped in the capsule was writings of all of us, like we all put in like a note or something saying hello to future selves or whatever. But there was like also little bits and pieces of equipment like pencils, pens. No, there was no pens actually because they didn't want like ink to explode or anything. Yeah. But they had like a bunch of stuff in there, and they popped in a little box and popped it in a wall somewhere. And thinking on it, it'd be interesting to see who actually opens that in like 100 years or so, and how different technology will be at that specific moment. Like if we will actually even still have pencils and pens. I would say 700 years, but it's interesting to think on that. There's like time capsules out there that probably haven't been discovered yet from like centuries ago, which contain all this like technology and ideas that we still haven't discovered from like the past. It's super important to document stuff, even like it's gonna be weird to document stuff from the 21st century because obviously there's so much out there. And it's heavily based off like cloud storage technology. So there's the fact that, even if it is saved on a cloud storage file or hard drive, will it always exist? Sometimes you have to keep a physical copy to keep those memories. So I feel like it's important to have both digital and like physical mediums, just so it remains forever. Because your photos on Facebook will not always exist because eventually Facebook won't be a thing, it'll be dead. So
Be part of dead internet stuff.
yeah. Well, like all those photos from Bebo and MSN and stuff, probably not in your collection anymore. Like that's just in the digital sphere been wiped out because of the death of those websites. So it's always important to record of said technology like this, because mobile phones I guarantee will last you a long period of time. But yeah, I'm hoping like some form of video content will be available for like at least the next 200, 300 years, documenting things like this.
Do you think YouTube will stick around for how long?
It will stick for a bit, but it will change. Like there'll be a different platform, different to YouTube, because I feel like something much superior to YouTube will exist. More freedom for the users. At the moment, there's this thing called BeReal, which is not huge, but a lot of people are interested in that because it's a much more kind of personal touch on documenting your life. So it's essentially like a snapshot of what you're doing at that one moment. So I feel like if YouTube or like the next YouTube goes on that kind of front, it could be something really interesting in regards to that. YouTube provides a lot of opportunities for sure. Like it's so many people's jobs revolve around YouTube. So it's fascinating to think that one day YouTube couldn't exist, and they're like, well, I'm done. I'm out of a job. You've got to kind of put your eggs all in one basket and make sure that there's different networks that you're based in. Hence, there's Patreon and all that that you have networking to. I think for the betterment of society, I don't think YouTube should remain a thing for like the next 100 years. I think it should definitely change and turn into something else.
Yeah.
To evolve, to become something else that's not YouTube. For the platform to improve and for I think generally social connection and entertainment to change. Like already I feel like we're entering a bit of a a lull stage in entertainment. Like a lot of just absolute time wasting media which just has no impact whatsoever. It's really fascinating. Going to the movies or the TV shows, and look, there's still a lot of good art being created through these mediums, but we're very much entering a period of just absolute dullness, especially on a big scale. Like there's always been this like mix of medias, but now on such a big budget and such a big scale, you're getting all this like trash that's made like with the biggest production value, but it's just absolute dross, like absolute garbage, and has that sentimentality for people to watch content which provides a little bit of happiness for like a brief period. But I think the aim is to make pieces of art which actually have that staying power and have that ability to live on and not just represent a time that it was based in, but also represent something that represents humanity. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking of movies at the moment which will stay relevant in the next 200 years because they're different times. Like 1970s will look completely alien to people from like 2100 or whatever, but there are still films that I feel grab people and will forever remain great stories and great pieces of art, while something like a Marvel movie or something that I know it's a pretty bad example. I know Marvel movies get a lot of hate. I very much doubt a film like a Marvel movie will remain relevant in like 50 years' time. It's just entertainment for the time being. So we need to it'll be an interesting time in the next instead of 000. That's a damn shame. So we got King now. Right. Oh well. Tell Liz farewell if you can for me. Liz was a good gal. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Harry and Megan were there. They've been a few douchey, they've done a few douchey things, haven't they? Yeah, screw those guys. Oh, that. Yeah, get a bit of a piss up on it. Very good. No, I'm surprised I got your number. I just literally put in 4 zeros. I thought your number for Buckingham Palace would be so much more complicated. It's actually quite easy to get in touch with. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I won't tell anyone. As long as you don't tell anyone my number, yeah? Catch you later, Charles.
Yeah, you can do whatever. Sit down, stop and look and whatever.
Excuse me, guys. Cheese market. There's like a cheese market.
Is that in Chinatown? Market?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of
the rocks.
the rock. Yeah, it's in the rocks. I don't know where it is though. So there's like a bunch of stuff that way.
Yeah, so it might be close to George Street.
Is it?
If you look in the rocks area, it's
Yeah.
kind of like in that area.
Yeah, it seemed like it was in a closed area or something. It was like a side building. I thought it was maybe the.
There's also a whole bunch of like food booths, kind of by like cruise ship terminal
Yeah,
as
the
well.
MCA part. Yeah, not that section.
Okay.
So is the terminal section got food stalls beside it?
It's not really inside, but it's like outside the terminal. And
Yeah,
there's like a whole bunch of
I
stuff.
saw that.
Okay, yeah. Then on the other side, on George Street in the rocks, there's a whole bunch of booths as well. And stuff. I don't know if it's really inside.
Yeah, it seemed like it was on the video, but maybe it wasn't.
Okay.
I'll check out.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully that helps. Sorry about that. Yeah.
So I feel like we found the spot, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Oh, look at that. Bunch of trees. LG's life's good, eh?
Ruse. I want you to stop that for a second. Crazy. That's sorcery. That's witchcraft.
Yeah, so it's a marketing development, but also let's go. Oh, I'm fine though. No, that's an interesting concept. Well, yeah, you guys are up every year.
Yeah. Or if you
Thank you so much. It's very comfortable. Thank you. Thank you. You're always walking out of the road.
I know.
Just, you go,
Yeah, you should have done that. Walk in the middle.
yeah, I'm at a customs house, baby. I'm working customs here. It's a fucking customs house, baby. Yeah, I paid the tickets too.
Sure. They look pretty. Take some photos of that building. Well, head towards the Opera House. It's the
What's right?
Opera House.
Yeah.
The Opera.
What's right?
Opera House.
Opera House? We're gonna do Opera House.
Yeah, Reuben.
Have a good night. Trust in Jesus, brother.
Yes.
He's the answer you're looking for. So have you? Sorry, I'm Timothy.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jesus?
Good man, he's a good dude.
Do you like believe he's a savior?
Yeah.
Have you already like given your heart to him?
Yeah.
Just the way the Bible says, if you confess with your mouth and use the Lord and believe with all your heart, you must raise up in the third time.
Yeah, it is.
Praise God, man.
I don't want to stop you. I don't want to.
Even if I take a number,
Better not, man. Sorry.
because when I meet people, like I wanna follow with them. I wanna care for the souls.
Yeah.
I don't wanna just be like a hypocrite Christian.
My girlfriend's Orthodox. So strict.
Like she like born again as
Yeah.
Jesus says.
She's-
Unless you get born again, you can't.
No. She's great. Trust me, she'll kill me.
Anyways, man.
Yeah.
Even if you ask me, I'm a good person.
No. It's not you. It's my girlfriend.
No, believe we all have sin.
Yeah.
Anyways, man.
Yeah, it's my
Sorry
girl.
for taking your time.
No. That's really fine. Enjoy your night.
It's pretty good.
That's right. Sorry.
Family's Orthodox. My parents live there.
Yeah.
So we're film students. No, it's nice. Just watching different films together, just doing different stuff. Just chilling like a villain. Yeah, exactly. That energy, right there. Love that. Oh, I'm good, brother. No, but thank you. I really.
random?
Huh?
That was random?
Yeah, no, no. I felt terrible that I kept saying hell yeah. I was like, Reuben, shut the fuck up. Don't say hell yeah. These cunts believe in hell. Like, don't say hell yeah. Sometimes Reuben said dumb things. He said dumb things. Yeah, no, they were nice. I am very much an atheist myself, but I have no problem with that, what they believe, as long as they treat people with kindness. I'm complete dickheads about it. I think the whole repent stuff is a bit bull crap, especially it just pops people into fear, but that's totally unnecessary, but whatever.
Imagine being from out of Sydney, not knowing this was here. You just
Yeah, I know, you're like, what is this? Yeah, I was in Adelaide a couple of years ago where that happened. I was like, oh, some light event. Like, oh, perfect, I came at the right time. Yeah, it's always good fun when you bump into these kind of things.
Yeah.
It's one of the fun things about travel, you don't know what the hell's going on.
I know.
Hell good.
Can we get through here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it been a lot?
Yeah.
Bad?
Oh, there's a ferry! Ferry! Woo!
Hey.
What's going on?
Yeah.
How you going? You guys have fun?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm really good.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna go and buy a bottle of Gatorade because I'm dying.
Nice.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
it must be
nice.
pretty sweaty in there.
Have fun, mate.
Thanks.
What the fuck? Like, oh god. Oh god, that guy's dedicated. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Where?
There's a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
It's a
god,
community.
talk about devils.
There's a community, hell yeah.
Sorry, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, why not? Maybe it's wrong.
Talk about safety stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully it's winter, so you can probably get away with it. That's cool. pretty. He's purdy, as they say. Very purdy. That's cool. I like this. It's like it's old, like 1930s, 40s, like the Blitz or something.
Yeah.
All the lights going on. This time it's not the Germans though.
Fuck, man. Imagine buying coffee from that place, how expensive it would be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Less than half.
You're not hungry or anything, or?
I'm okay. There's a survey like just there. I might grab like a small snack because I
Yeah.
don't want to buy like one of the
Expensive stuff.
food truck. I know that's going to be
A fortune.
intensely.
Yeah, once you say it, point it out to me, we'll stop it.
I think there is a survey. They may have changed it though.
Yeah.
I've been to the upper house section.
Have to walk straight up.
So this is like the whole. Oh, there's an easy mate.
There it is. That's the stuff. Huge line. Easy money. I should say I saw something. Oh yeah, I see. I thought they were just waiting for me.
Yeah. Found something? Yeah.
Still searching. Searching for that special someone.
The connection.
Which
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks,
Very
mate.
nice. How much of a headphone?
Yeah, I've gone there.
It's one of my guilty pleasures, Hershey.
Hershey's, yeah.
Much better than Cadbury. Cadbury's god awful now. It's not edible at all. A controversial opinion, I'm sure, but sorry, I much prefer Hershey's. Would you like some, sir?
No, it's your
Bit of
chocolate.
version? I feel like Charlie at the train.
Oh, to be honest, since you give me the amount you're comfortable with.
Oh, you tease me, sir. You tease it.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
No, you
Have
rip
a
it
bar,
off.
have
You
a
rip
bar.
it off.
Have a bar. Alright. Have a bit. It's very tasty. What's your favourite chocolate?
I try to avoid them at all costs.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No.
Hence why you're not a fat fuck.
I got fat on me. Yeah.
I'm usually not into chocolates, to be honest. I could easily give up chocolates these days. It's potato chips are a little worse for me.
Yeah.
I get so addicted on that shit. Chocolate for some reason though, totally fine. I can easily give that up. I've got periods where I don't have it at all.
Wahlburgers, yeah. Sorry guys, it's alright. If a staff member comes out, ask if Mike Wahlberg's here.
You know what you should ask for? A Vietnamese deal.
Yeah. Vietnamese, but
How many jokes do you reckon have been made about that?
yeah.
You Vietnamese, am I allowed to come in here?
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I think so. Some of it's... No, just have a look.
So,
It's only one of you guys in Sydney, eh? Oh, man. Alright.
yeah. I knew that.
Man, they're spotting out like rabbits. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Boogie Nights is still his best work.
Yeah, no. You should have asked if he was there. Man.
Yeah. It's like, I was promised Mark Wahlberg, where is he?
Yeah.
She worked on a commercial with Mark Wahlberg.
Did you? How was he?
I didn't get to meet him,
Oh.
but I worked on the commercial.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
he
okay.
did.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was for gambling, Ladbrokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he a Catholic?
Never got to meet him.
Yeah.
It was just after COVID.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Sorry.
Sorry, that's it. Alright.
Yeah. Probably is a decent dude.
Yeah.
It's like in Rome, huh?
This video's just practically just me following you around.
Yeah. Stop following me! Let me enjoy a chocolate to myself, man. It's the only time I'm by myself. It's getting watched. Yeah. I don't know why, but this vibe reminds me of Rome for some reason. I don't know why. I think just because maybe these pylons. Rome's quite lovely. Got to go in the summer though, can't go
I know, yeah. Yeah, so United Cinemas. Yeah.
Yeah. That used to be dandy.
Dandy?
Mark Wahlberg's there too. Nice. He's everywhere.
Oh, he's there,
He's
yeah.
literally everywhere. You can't escape him.
Fuck, I can't even imagine working there.
That's a really good cinema actually. It's
Yeah.
a shame they closed it down.
Oh, it's closed. Oh,
It's been closed for like 2 years now. Though.
COVID or?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
COVID got it. There just wasn't enough customers because it's a bit out of the way. Only the locals could really go there.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice inside. It's like these really good posters of Fellini's 8.5.
Oh, like retro
La
films,
Dolce
yeah,
Vita
yeah.
and all that. It's really cool. Yeah, really like mint condition posters too. Beautiful. Hope they didn't sell those. Probably in storage somewhere, but
Talk
I really
about
hope to know they didn't sell them. Or chuck them out here.
a restaurant for the Illuminati.
Oh yeah. I've only been to Opera Bar here. I've never been to these places.
You know, one thing they've all got in common? They're all
Some recognisable people. You know, if you're definitely bumping into a celebrity.
yeah. Older than 50.
I guarantee you'll bump into Peter Weir. I guarantee.
Yeah?
He's here. We gotta find Peter Weir.
Just yell out.
Tell
to
him
him.
it's Picnic at Hanging Rock 2.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Fucking hell, man.
Or Master and Commander 2. Or Truman Show 2. Where is he? I'm out of retirement.
Oh, check out this, man.
That's cool.
No.
You want it? You can't have it. Very suggestive.
Yeah, I know. Should tell him that.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Not bad.
Oh, okay, what's that in the Opera House?
Might have looked like Kanye, but not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just yell out Illuminati? All of it.
Huh?
Just yell out this is all Illuminati stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope this. Oh, okay. First things first.
Yes.
Okay.
First, let's go to opera.
Yes.
Is it opera time? Alright, let's go to opera.
I have to go pet right?
But we've got to listen to opera while you piss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Think of things you want to talk about too, like subjects.
I can talk about how the Opera House is the most overrated building of all time. No,
Yeah.
it's actually okay.
Not now, but for later.
Other later,
Yeah, when we sit down properly.
Sure. I don't know, I have things on my mind I've got at the moment. Not feeling existential though, which is good. Yeah, it's an interesting time. Certain relationships.
That's alright. We can do.
It's good fun.
Oh.
I'd love to go to Botanical Gardens, but it's ticketed there. Are you into your 90s hip hop?
Yes. Very
Far
much.
Side's in Sydney tonight.
Yeah, is he? Yeah.
The three guys, yeah. Far Side. I was thinking of going, but I'm always a bit iffy about 90s artists, seeing them now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Far Side would be fun, I reckon. I only found out about a couple of days ago. I was like, oh shit, Far Side, nice. 90s hip hop bands out there.
Okay. Tracking this whole movie is just going to be about me following the camera and all that. Yeah, it's cool.
Clearly attracted to me.
Yeah.
Don't tell my partner yet.
You first.
Thank you. It's first as they say.
Yes.
Are you taking me out on a date?
Yes.
That's pretty fancy. Opera bar for the first
I
day.
know.
Pretty nice. That's pretty bougie. Sick and tired of going to Peter Shamara's boring first days.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bougie is nice. Got a booking for two? Or? Booking for two?
Yes.
Nice. By the water, I hope.
Well,
Nice.
stepped on something still.
Oh, you naughty boy, you naughty boy. Alright, time to see the beautiful view. Come on, here we go.
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
Oh, fuck, I'm so confused now. No, it's down here.
Opera bar, yeah. Opera bar.
Yeah.
Look at the whole bridge inside. Yeah, you can't miss that. You got lungs on you, mate. Legend.
I know there's a toilet along here. Alright, yeah, so.
Okay. Once
What
we
a
get to
nice night.
once we get to sit safely, okay, I'll sit down for a
Easy,
bit.
guys.
Yeah.
Georgie boy. Oh, it's a bit chilly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do like winter. It's not bad. Get all vivid. Could be a light. It's stuck out like a sore thumb. It's a big thing.
That's what it
To
was.
get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's disgusting, legit.
Yeah.
Man, you got a good deal. Fucking hell. I did see a camera, it's like an old film camera for
Yeah.
about $200.
Yeah.
I was this close to getting it.
Yeah.
So this would be like dollars.
Yeah.
Like, used,
Yeah.
brand new, God knows how much it would be. Crazy.
Yeah.
Some excellent deals.
You should have gotten it, yeah. They talk about YouTube, it's like a whole like lost media genre.
Yeah.
And some of it's like relatives die or somebody dies, they clean up their house, they find tapes or old 8mm stock footage and stuff.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Kind of haunted views of humanity. And
Yeah,
like,
it's snuff films as
That's
well. Yeah.
interesting. I like that concept. It's like the VHS
Yeah.
stories. You could do. Well, that's the thing, because with that whole thing, I feel like the horror genre is heavily involved with that. But if you can just talk about human stories through those old VHS kind of tapes, that's an interesting take on film. Like, YouTube's a wonderful way of recording history, though.
Yeah, it is. I started proposing that
It's
too.
really cool.
Like philosophy writing.
It's basically got everything you want on there in regards to old recording. Like, not everything is on there, granted, but most like old footage or content of like big breaking news.
I've wrote in a philosophical paper that somebody published for me.
Yeah.
I propose that history lessons will be using YouTube or video sort of thing.
Yeah. As a way of
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
Because you think about it, like the history of China.
Yeah.
There's at the moment nothing's on video by comparison to when film was invented.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, no, exactly. But someone who's interested or passionate enough about that history, guaranteed is going to be channels.
It's also biographies and stuff like
like
you've heard of Jonas Mekas, the filmmaker?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Put it like his films is like everyday ordinary person's recorded now.
It's really interesting. Yeah, like YouTube's become very corporate. Don't get me wrong, but I also like that there's still that niche market of just your everyday person making videos. Sure, they're not the ones who are doing super well. But there's still that market out there.
Like an everyday day in the life of me or whatever.
Person, that's right. Like just them wanting to win a competition or something like that. I mean, I suppose your builders are just so good now that it does almost look like film quality. But yeah, it's really quite interesting when you watch videos which are just cheap and nasty, and it's like it was made off of very old VHS tape. It's really interesting. It's a weird blend at the moment now. I love YouTube, and I also hate.
Yeah, that's the thing. Same. That's my like. I love the social media stuff, but I hate it. Like I said, I can't view things on Facebook with pages without kind of like
they're very iffy when it comes
you're
to
blocked
controversial
for
ideas.
You're blocked for one week from posting anything. So it's like, really?
Because I can't remember in other videos I've done. I've probably sworn in them. I had to bleep those out. Because I tend to find that with swearing it's usually okay. But if you mention something quite controversial, which I won't say now, they tend to like dock you because it's like, oh, you referred to the term. I'm like, oh, I was actually talking about it seriously, but just the very mention of something quite controversial is deemed not appropriate, even if it's made for adults, which I find kind of weird, and it kind of limits the platform a bit. I find like some really controversial topics need to be talked about online, and I think we shouldn't be afraid to talk about it. Like if we don't talk about it, then nothing will get done or nothing will rise enough. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know. I like my controversial stuff.
Just have a walk around and do a loop around the rocks. On this side.
Anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of one thought, thousand and dying feet in my head. Don't you know, fool, you never can win. Use your mentality. With practice.
Yeah.
These would not be very comfortable to sit on. These are terrible.
Oh yeah, I think they're just for show though.
Yeah. No, you can actually sit on them.
Oh, can you? Yeah.
It's quite a little gimmick of it. Yeah, no thanks. I want to protect my body. As tacky as it is.
Very good.
Very good.
Oh god, look at that. Get some film. If they actually do it anymore.
Maybe, yeah, probably. Oh, there's Kodak pictures and
Looks
stuff.
like from pharmacy, but it'd be cute if they still did it.
Yeah.
It's not working, that was, so you don't
Yeah. You ever worn glasses, Darcy?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. But they were for show.
Ah, for sure. Nice.
I was a hoe for show.
Yeah, glasses do get the ladies, don't they?
Oh yeah.
They're the worst when you're photos though.
Yeah.
I would like to have decent photos where I have glasses on, but I
Yeah.
almost always have to take them off.
Look at that. Fuck.
Oh, they're not letting it up today. What the fuck?
Oh, are they?
There's a car. There's a car that's on like a ramp.
Oh,
Six
okay,
person light
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I can't see it on camera, but
Yeah. It lit up the other time I was here.
yeah.
No, a bit late.
Hang on.
So what do we want to talk about? Just a multitude of different things.
Yeah,
Just
anything.
off the point stuff. Alright, done. Done and dusted. Look at that baby. Alright. That's a big boy. How many levels do you reckon that is, Darcy?
Who knows?
Reckon you could climb it up in about 5 minutes?
Yes.
With your bare hands? Show off Spider-Man. Spider-Man's not. Yeah, I gotta say, some of the new architecture around here is pretty cool.
Mm.
You boys into the new TikTok?
A little bit.
A little bit into TikTok? Yeah. I love TikTok. It's so good, man. I find it really interesting. It's creating a feeling of attention deficit people, I feel.
Yes.
It's really this kind of click, 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 I need my fix.
What the fuck?
Which one, sorry?
Are those bubbles?
Like, yeah, bubble do. Bubble do. Bubbly wobbly. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe put it on TikTok, then we can figure it out.
Bubble dog.
Bubble do.
Bubble dude, dog.
Oh, bubble dog. Yeah, you're right. Hot dogs and beer. I'm with the DOS. I'm with the DOS and Vivid. You're not welcome.
Bros before home. Reuben.
It's too much, or it's from the Queen. She came back just to tell me she wasn't amused by my joke with Charles earlier.
What was that? It's across the road, boys.
maybe don't put that in because that might come off as
No, that's all right.
you triple block it up on the center.
I know.
You reckon?
It's that's out of the question.
You're like, oh wait, that's a Black Eyed Peas.
That's out
It's
of
a
the
cover version. Still, you got to get the
Yeah.
rights to that. They're funny. The quieter part of Sydney. You work in the city, Darcy? Is it Swiss concert? No, not Swiss concert.
Oh, nothing. Yeah. Guys, just chilling. So where's the? Which one?
No, it's like I don't know they used to be. The only reason I know is my friend used to go. I don't go to.
It's across the road, okay?
Yeah, I don't have. So, we're in Anzac Parade. Right, no, we're not. What is this? It's Martin Place,
Yeah.
but this is Anzac.
What the fuck are they doing in there? Hang on. Stop behind you, inside. What are they doing?
Oh, this is one of those.
A bench of.
No, you know what that is?
Come closer. Yeah.
Millionaire or like really rich people
Yeah.
sometimes book out an entire establishment or an entire store just to have a look at their shit.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, so they would literally have booked like an hour or so in the city just looking at their shit to then buy it later. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's like a bunch of fucking millionaires.
There's a bunch of Asians though.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Yeah, it'd be a bunch of millionaires who are fucking.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, I just saw. I'm like, what are they
yeah,
doing?
what are they doing? Oh, no, oh, wait, shit, no, it's a lot more people. Oh,
Say no.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, no, that'd be just like an event.
There's like
So I only
waiters and
saw like
stuff.
3 people.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
so
that's
there's
what it would
waiters
be.
and stuff. Like what?
Yeah, no, that's like an event or something.
Have you seen the meme, Giorgio?
Because they do that. They
Yeah.
just book out the place for like an hour.
Yeah.
If a person pays enough to book out the place, and they just show off the goods.
Have you seen that meme on YouTube? Giorgio, Armania.
No.
Fuck, that's so.
We are. Oh yeah, I said Anzac Parade. It's Anzac Place. Sorry, it's
I
another
call it
P.
Martin Place.
Martin Place. It basically is. But Martin Place is like further that way.
I know, yeah.
Where you get to see celebrities like John Howard and Anthony Albanese.
John Howard came to my old cafe one time.
Did he?
Yeah, it was a fucking shit. Cameras everywhere.
Yeah, I saw him like walking over there at Martin Place with 2 security guards, and he looked at me and I said, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
Actually, at my dentist, Gough Whitlam was there before he died, like about a year or so before he died in a wheelchair. He was just looking at me. I was like, "Oh shit, I know that face." And yeah, it was Gough Whitlam. He was at my dentist in a wheelchair. I was like, "That's cool." Old politician.
Yeah, I see Tony Abbott all the time though.
You bump into them plenty, yeah. They're everywhere. But,
yeah, he actually lives in my area somewhere.
Does he?
Yeah, like he actually.
Yeah, Tony Abbott, I know, is always frequenting like northern beaches area.
Yeah.
You bump into him all the time. He's at games and stuff. Very easy to bump into. But yeah. But no, come back to this place. Yeah, Anzac Place. It's a place of memorial for Anzac troops, and in the heart of Sydney CBD, which is quite interesting.
It takes us a little walk around.
Have a little bit of a tour around, yeah, absolutely. So this is where, on Anzac Day, they have their little Remembrance Day to dedicate the troops for all their hard work. In the middle of a weird financial district, which I find quite amusing. I suppose the concept of it is these soldiers fought for all this.
What do you know what's inside that? You'll walk across, but what's inside? Yeah.
It's like a hotel of some kind. No, I don't know what that is.
The doors are open, right?
Like a town hall or something.
Yeah. That's not a town
It's not
hall.
town. Yeah, town hall's that way, but that's like another hall or something. I'm pretty sure. It looks pretty fancy though.
Yeah.
Look at those steps.
I know. That's what I was
Those
like.
are
Yeah.
fancy steps. Yeah, I don't actually know what those are.
What the fuck?
striketh at midnight.
No, it's not.
At 8:30.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Oh, I love seeing
At
gay
8:30.
couples. I love seeing gay couples around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The clock shall strike at midnight.
Yeah.
No, it's a good area.
I
Always
love
very
seeing
busy
gay
during the
couples,
day.
yeah.
Nighttime, not so. This is normal Sydney.
Yeah.
And Vivid's not going on, so obviously Vivid's not going on here. So as you can see, super quiet.
Yeah, peace, calming.
Very
Yeah.
peace and calming. Yeah, I could literally scream out a swear. Do that. I'm not gonna be an asshole because there's cameras here too.
Yeah. And we just
I'm
saw
gonna
that
be that
dude.
one asshole who does that, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got your Imperio Armani, Giorgio Armani. You got
This guy's
whatever
got.
that is.
Yeah.
You got Burberry there.
This guy has the best real estate for Florida.
I know, right in front of Emporio. Can't go
Yeah.
wrong. Hopefully, you get some clothes from there or bags and accessories too. I hope so. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Yeah. Actually, let's explain what this is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably the council chambers.
Oh, Sydney City, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Sydney Cider doesn't even know what their own places are. That's a typical Sydney thing to do. I don't know what that is. It's a building, bro. I don't know what that holds. But yeah, connected to here is good old George Street, which is the main strip of Sydney,
Yeah.
CBD, which basically directs all the way from Circular Quay, close to Central, essentially. So it goes through Wynyard, Town Hall, and all the way down to Central. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Trying to catch a pigeon.
Take a lot of bash to those doors, huh?
Oh, yeah, what's that building, you know? Oh,
It's a beast of a door.
yeah. You come knock on it. Reuben. Yeah.
Like that scene in Eyes Wide Shut. Party going on in here. Press space and enter.
Yeah. What
Big sound opens. Oh shit. Eyes Wide Shut party.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. George Street.
Oh, for buskers. So where are we?
George Street now.
Yeah.
It is Circular Quay, Wynyard. There's town halls that way, where I suppose it's considered like the centre of Sydney, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So can't go wrong. But, yeah.
Do you know which
Well,
direction
it's-
Centrepoint Tower is from here?
Centrepoint Tower is right over there, baby. It's right behind that. So behind all these buildings, the Fullerton Hotel and all that, big tower, is where Centrepoint is. Big glowing lights, pretty sick. Can't go wrong. Never been up there myself.
I
but
have years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Darcy just professed his love to me just then. It was really sweet. In the middle. He got on his hands and knees too. It's on first date too. Very impressive. Can't lie. This man has a good taste in dates. He knows how to do the whole box and dice really. Middle of Sydney too. I feel so blessed. Very romantic of you, Darcy. Thank you. He's blushing. He's red. He's red. This one. This is a very famous spot where people get to take photos too. It's quite long. Selfie shots here. It's quite common. I'm just talking shit right now. I don't know what I'm talking about. What else should I say? I like farting.
That person's getting photos done. Make sure. Fucking hell, man.
And
What do you have to head off to? man?
I have to head towards Newtown area.
Okay, it's that way.
So I gotta head to the town hall. Which Newtown is fun, is good. Nah, it's alright, it's decent. If you're a Sydney local, you can kind of get a bit bored of Newtown actually. Newtown's nice.
Yeah.
It's decent.
Hey, okay.
Have a lovely night. It was
No.
a wonderful date.
What the fuck? There's like a little boy over there, a statue boy. Can you see him?
Yeah, I didn't see him. Do you wanna say
Yeah,
hello?
quickly, yeah.
Go say hello. He's very shy though. He doesn't
Yeah.
really say a lot. Actually, I don't know what the significance of it is. Or shit. It's probably a sad. Damn bloody straight.
Oh, yeah.
you how to make it real.
What is it about kids' obsession with balloons? I love it. It's very cute. Do you ever feel like you want to be a dad?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I must be coming off as a bit of a whinger.
No, you're not.
I think I am a little bit.
And stay right there. Yeah.
I don't know, I just like to say things as I see them.
Maybe not.
I'm not saying them right in
Yeah.
every. Again, I'm not saying that films like Marvel movies need to be stopped. I think there is a reason for them. It's just I don't like it being inundated. They're being inundated. I feel like the Great Gatsby moment, where the light is on the other side. Daisy! That's powerful, man. Going back to what I was saying, I just don't want to see art becoming a bit of a fad of just cringe-worthy content. You find that a lot on things like Netflix programs, just a lot of worthy material. And I feel like, cringe-worthy material does the best money-wise, which is really upsetting to hear. There's great directors and artists out there. I don't know. It's the old art cinema plight of just like, oh, look at me. A little bit, I suppose, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice for people to appreciate artwork that's actually going to make an impact. As hopefully something like this in 50 years or 60 years time will inspire someone to pick up a camera and videotape their own lives, or kind of what I'd want to do with my own art, I suppose, is inspire other people to pick it up and make their own projects, tell their own stories, because everyone has a different life, plenty of stories to tell.
That's crazy. Wanna have a walk around the Opera House? No. Worthy people.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's sick. Not gonna lie. It's good to see people out.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I like when people are out and about. It's hard to see a city where it's dead.
A global city, yeah.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're part of something, part of a bunch of story. You don't want to feel, obviously some people like to be alone and not be part of crowds, but I'm definitely a person who, while not being the most extroverted person, I like to be with groups of people and feel like I'm not. It's good to see people out and about having fun. So I'm going to go on a Herzog on this channel. I'm going to talk about the significance of an event like this, certainly Vivid. So this is the second screen to sit in Vivid, and there is an absolute blissfulness in the air as people watch the lights
go on and off, and they think to themselves, very nice, and they get a feeling of contentment out of the lights. I myself do not enjoy the lights. They are bright for my eyes.
You want to go to this side?
Yeah, sure. But are there other lights there? That's the thing. I don't want to see lights. Lights are not good for me. They're bad for my eyes. You know, I want to be in existence where there are no lights.
Can I get this? Okay.
It's something I don't like.
It's pretty good Werner Herzog impersonation.
So this is where I drowned Klaus Kinski. We did our final shoot here, and he really got on my nerves. And so I decided to take this pier right here. You see this pier? Yes. It's very nice. It's a nice warm afternoon in the summer of Sydney. And I was thinking, I'm really sick and tired of you, Klaus. I really need to take you out. You've been such a pain in the ass. So many movies we've done together, and yet you are such a pain in the ass. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it now. So I took him to that pier right there. And now I'm starting to sound more like Arnold. I don't know why.
Oh, you're both German.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Oh, no, it's Austrian, that's right.
Austrian, yeah. Same thing. But I took Klaus Kinski. I took him there and I said, I'm sorry, you are my brother. But man, you are a pain in the ass. And then I just dropped him into the water. He floated there for like 5 minutes, I think. It was very beautiful. It's very graceful. I did not see him come up afterwards. I always think back to that day. I had just reached out my hand to Klaus Kinski, offered my support. Maybe then he would have forgiven me. And now I'm starting to sound South African. Oh my god, this is my accent.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a good voice actor, because I can never pick up an accent or two. I really respect Scottish and Welsh actors though. They're like amazing when they can pick up accents. They can fully invest in an act. I mean, obviously training.
Yeah.
I have no training, but they're super impressive what they can do. Especially, I find Scottish and Welsh actors just excellent at being able to pick up alien languages. Like Australian, Welsh and Scottish actors with Australian accents are perfect. They know how to do it perfectly. It's not like you see an American try and do it, and it's like quite cringy sometimes, but yeah, I often find, because I mean it's a rough language, so I'm not going to have too much of a go. It's a hard language to pick up. Some people watching this are probably saying, what the hell is this guy been saying for the last God knows? He's been whinging in a bloody Aussie accent. What the hell is he talking about? But yeah, it's very impressive work. You can slip into a completely different accent. I think it's good at it too. It's quite good at doing different accents. American accents. Yeah. Quite impressive. So shout out to Kate Blanchett if you're watching this. Like Tar, it's good.
I wonder how much they're selling their food for. Man.
The what? Sorry, the Alcohol's Labos.
No, these ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Water bottle?
I got my stuff.
Well, everything that's on here is everything that's here.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to pay that much for a bite. Bro, these are heavenly in Berlin, dude.
Yeah.
These are so good. They're like toots in Berlin.
Yeah.
They're so tasty. They're excellent. Yeah, I highly recommend them. I don't know what these ones are like, but the actual
German,
Berlin ones,
Yeah.
excellent. Really tasty. There's like hot dog stands essentially in Germany, which sell those. They're so tasty. As I said, they're like $3. So it's the price of like Bunnings sausages.
I put my smoke out. I saw like a bunch of cops all on my own.
Yeah. There's no smoking.
Oh, no, it's so close to the food.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So what do you want to do now?
that's kind of trippy.
Yeah.
Just like the fucking freezers. One thing I don't want to do is buy food, but
Yeah, I know. Me too. Yeah.
where do you need to head to?
We can go back there. Yeah,
we'll go in that direction.
Yeah.
I was sort of seeing the stalls like in that kind of section, but I imagine it's probably not going to be that amazing. We could check it out. We'll go in that direction.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
So it's pretty much this film's just turned on you around.
Always with it, right? You getting my good side at least? It's been a nice day.
Yeah.
I've got to say, it's been very memorable. Wait till you see the uncut version. Whew. That was... What's the best date you can think of?
Sorry?
What's the best date you can think of?
Oh, I know a couple of spots around the beaches and stuff I can take them.
Nice. Yeah, one of the nicest went on was, funnily enough, in King's Cross during the day. This was years ago. It's very nice, yeah. Nice lady too. Native American lady.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's Native American.
Is she nice or?
She's very lovely, yeah. She was only in Australia briefly. Yeah, it was a really nice evening, really nice date. Quite enjoyed it, yeah. And yeah, just had a really fun night together. Talking good shit. Sometimes the best dates are the ones where you're just sitting down talking shit with people. You don't necessarily have to be going to the nicest restaurants. Sometimes just the intimate conversations you have with the person, which make for the best kind of nights and memorable events. That's at least my opinion. Man, if you get me on it, I can shit talk my way out of fucking. Let's just go with jail cells.
Yeah. Fuck, there's a massive crowd there.
Yeah. I don't know if the drone show's on tonight, but they're all pumped or something around this time. All the events are happening now, and they're just showing this way. So just ending work. What do you think of Vivid, mate? Like 4 or 5 years after your last race?
I don't know. It's different. Yeah, it's Fuck, man, I wish
Interesting characters.
Yeah.
Vivid brings them out. Vivid brings them out. I mean, I'm out, so there you go.
Look at that. Biggest gang in the city. Fuck, through the traffic light, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the best. It's like, I'm trying to get fucking home. Yeah, I'd hate to live around here.
Yeah, that's one reason I want to drive around here.
Apparently they're shortening it though. It's only to the 14th of June. I don't know why that's the case. Yeah, it's only like 3 weeks now. It used to be like for 2 months.
No, I missed it.
I want one.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick would cry over that one.
Right.
It's Christmas.
Now,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can talk about anything you want. Yeah.
Anything I want. Anything I want. Let's talk about Mark Wahlberg burgers. Don't know why that came up tonight. Have you ever had Mark Wahlberg burgers?
No, I've had their coffee, right?
Oh really? Yeah, they got one up that way, I'm pretty sure. A bit naff to have a celebrity just build his own burger joint, so could be interesting. Yeah. You know what that reminds me of?
Alright.
You ever watch that movie, or Jim Carrey's The Grinch? You never? Oh wow. There's a scene in the beginning of the film where there's like a piece of snow and it like zooms into the snowball, snowflake, and then that's where Whoville and all those characters are based. So it's all based in one snowflake, which I'm pretty sure is what is done in the books. I read the book years ago, but yeah, at the start of the film it like zooms in. It reminds me of that's like the snowflake that just zooms into, and Whoville's there. Does have a bit of a Christmas vibe to it. I stare at it too long though. I feel my eyes go a bit. It's like that when they pop those drops in when you're at the optometrist and you're just blinded for like half an hour. You not having eye problems wouldn't have to have done that, but it's literally like you're just blind for like 30 minutes. It's ridiculous. You just cannot see anything. And so you have to kind of slowly walk about and just like sit down for a bit. It's a struggle and a half. Yeah, that's good fun. It's good to be blind. Well, I can't see it. Yeah. Overall, been a good week though. Have you ever been on a... Have you ever been on a cruise?
No.
Yeah, cruises are interesting. I went down a cruise towards Tasmania when I was very young. Really felt like I was Robinson Crusoe on a journey, on a trip of a lifetime of 10. That was really fun there. My parents seemed to enjoy it too. We were there for like 2-3 days. But I haven't done it since, but it's good fun. You get a bit seasick though, just the sensation of getting sick is bloody awful. Hear that? You hear that? Sound of a train, sound of people, sound of vivid. You should take that as the motto. So you expect this like really cinematic ad of just like, you've seen Sydney, now hero. Sound like a good idea. Yeah, it's vivid. Yeah, 2023, year of our Lord. Tons of people are out and about. It's not even 6:30. Bunch of people out and about. It's not bad. Kids are liking it. That's good. I don't know. I find some of the lights a bit naff. But it's free, so I can't complain too much. Some interesting ideas, like that projection over there is kind of cool. But got a bit of an ominous flavour to it. But I'm sure people can agree with me that if you've been once or twice, you've been. I'm just glad to see the people out and about though. It's good to see Sydney with a bit of life to it again. On a normal Friday, Saturday, this place would be empty. There'd be no stories to tell, no people to chat with, so there's that. So can't complain too much. And I do love the sound of music in Circular Quay while the wind and the water's flying. So yeah, I think it's quite a piece of serenity here, I suppose. Despite all the people, everyone seems to like drop all their ball and just chill out here, which is nice. Unfortunately, I don't work in the city, so I don't come here a lot, but this would be nice to just come to after work, I suppose, and just chill, listen to the vibes of Vivid. We have another photographer man over here. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Cool. Going back on that, entertainment needs to evolve, I feel. We're in a bit of a dull stage at the moment, especially for the things that make money. Like, I think there's still a lot of artists that are doing very unique takes on entertainment. It's just they're not making money and no one cares about them. Which is a real damn shame, because I don't want to sit there and watch entertainment that has no impact. It's just, it dulls the mind and you go, oh, that was good to watch. More like, you want to watch pieces of media that actually engage you and possibly even like impact your life. Like, that's why I see art. Like, art should be something which you come out of it going, yeah, I'm a different person after that, or you have a different view on certain things. Not to say like every action film has to have that viewpoint. Obviously action films, big scale, that stays with people, which you can guarantee for a fact you'd watch it like 10, even 5 years later.
In the pictures?
Very little. Like, I think even your most hardcore Marvel fan will admit they won't watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 or 3 in like 20 years' time. As entertaining as they may be, but then again, you have to think about film as like a job. Like, I know people get paid to make movies, so they want something that's going to make money. So you have to, I suppose, think of the financial aspects of filmmaking as well. But not to say these films shouldn't exist, because I feel like they need to entertain people, obviously, but it would be nice to get a bit of exposure on media content that is actually making or taking chances and isn't just going to just dull us with It'd be funny if they're just driving them from there to the Opera House. Yeah. It's like an express. It's like, yeah, stop that. We're gonna jet you to the Opera House, baby.
So what do you think about Sydney?
Taxi service. Was that?
What do you think about Sydney at the moment?
Sydney at the moment?
Yeah.
I think it's really nice and vivid. I think it's crap after that's when it's not vivid. It's a good city to work in. Like, if you want to establish a family, live a comfortable life, yes, it's a great city, which people are just like, whoa, isn't that the perfect city then? No, I don't think that is, because the soul of the city is not here. Like, it's here when Vivid's out, and it's here when something like, I don't know, Mardi Gras, or like when a big event that brings people out and about is happening. A city like this tends to alienate a lot of people, I find, and not that I have a huge experience in other cities, but I can tell you for a fact, that many other cities are less alienating than Sydney. And maybe that's just coming from someone who grew up here. But you just walk out of Sydney and people are a lot friendlier, people are a lot more accepting, a lot less of this. Yeah, it just people kind of people look out for each other, like outside of Sydney. People, instead of expecting anything, I feel like in Sydney everyone's just kind of doing each other dirty just to get a good deal and a good living standard. There's a bit like a pool of sharks about Sydney. I don't know, it's a bit cynical, I suppose. But yeah, compared to a lot of cities, I don't think it's a very safe city to live in, but it's not a particularly rewarding or wonderful city to live in. I wouldn't call Sydney wonderful, it's not. It's very comfortable, which some people, that's perfect, that's what they want. For me, I need more than that. I don't want to be comfortable, I want to be challenged, I want to live a life of fun and experience and meeting new people, and Sydney's not that, I'm sorry. It's a clear...
Can't justify doing it for another week. Yeah, for the next trip we should all like drink like shit tons of alcohol together.
You should.
Yeah. And the antics will ensue. It'll be like a Jackass video. Jackass or bum fights. Remember that one, kids? Bum fight?
Fuck. It's the Illuminati. Illuminati.
Huh?
All Illuminati.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Under the Skin?
Yeah, I think so, maybe. So I've seen so many movies, I have to watch the trailer now.
No, that's one that always sticks with me. Like, for a film, which, especially what you're trying to capture, that sense of like documentary filmmaking of just like depicting people going about their day. There's a sequence involving just the depicting people in her frontal cortex. It was an amazing sequence. Very beautiful. That's a lot of green.
Yeah, it's tiring, isn't it?
Especially with a bag on your back. It's always coming from the heart.
What the fuck is happening there?
Getting lost in the mud.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Not as bad as Allianz Stadium though.
Yeah.
Fuck Allianz. It takes like 20 minutes to get out.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a nice lens you got there, mate. It's like a little eye. It's watching me always.
No worries.
What's this series called?
It's going to be called Reuben Volume 2.
Ah, sick one, yeah. That's what I want to hear. It's going to get all the Oscars.
I've like recorded like 1 hour of you before. Now I want to.
Huh?
It's a bit to the left. Yeah. I wonder if those furries are still there.
Yeah, they're playing on a big ferry party. Hey, you'd want to go to a ferry party, hell yeah. I'll be up for that. What animal would you dress up as?
I don't know.
Cocker spaniel for sure.
Up here, Rubes?
Sorry, I got a call.
No,
It's fine?
Yeah.
I won't name the individual involved, but I told him a story of one of my mates. He was younger, 16, I think. He started off him breaking up with his girlfriend. You know, basically around 10, like, on a weekend, Saturday. He was in the city. So he was going to home on the bus. Back to Balmain. I don't know if it's still the case now, but the Balmain bus was just coming in. It was either a ferry or you could catch a bus. He wanted to catch a bus. He waited for the bus got there. He got on the bus, but he went through the door out the back of the bus. Scanned on with his overcard, his student overcard from 16, and the bus driver, it was a full bus, it was like midday or so on a Saturday, pretty packed, and he was like, oh, come to the front. And he was just like, well, I'm already on the bus, and it's the boy, and he's just like, no, get off the bus and come to the front. But I already scanned on, so to the front of the bus. He's like, no, I don't want to. So come to the front of the bus. And my mate, who's already basically his breakup, really big was expecting the entire guy. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. So he sits down and takes
bus driver doesn't like this. And she's like, you take it to Tuesday. And it's like, must be, yeah. So I'm not getting up to do it. Get up off your seat. Get off your seat and scan on the bus. And she's like, I already did. She's like, come to the front and do it. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's like, are you stupid? It's like, yes, must be. It's like, come to the front and scan on the bus. It's like, I'm sorry, mate. You said I was stupid. I can't. I don't have the intelligence. What do you mean by that? I don't know what to do. And it's like, are you chopping the pin? Apparently, this was going up like 15 minutes. That everyone got off the bus except one lady who had worked within public transport or like buses New South Wales. Kind of listening in on this whole argument with the bus driver, my friend. And yeah, they're literally just sitting around. They've been here for like 20 minutes now, just having a big shit talk about who, you know, what the right thing to do is. And so then it goes, you're coming to the bus depot with me for not only cancelling an entire bus service, but for failing to, you know, meet the requirements of my bus. As the lady rightfully pointed out, though, remaining on the bus, she's like, you can't legally do that. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, how old are you, sir? It's my friend, he's like 16. Yeah, you're not allowed to take an underage back to the bus depot. That's very creepy. Like, you can't do that. And he realised this, and he's just like, oh crap, because he wanted to win that case. So it was literally just me, my friend, and the bus driver stuck there, listening to each other, and there's nothing that they could do about it. So the entire bus service was completely cancelled. My friend just put back there. Yeah.
Yeah. Just change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was me, this would be my setup. We'll close it. My pillow. That would be my pillow. A bit hard. I get around in like a utero. You get very cold though. That's why you need an extra blanket. Can I borrow your blanket? Oh, that's fantastic. You can definitely. Thanks for the hostel. Also, my Mac is just a big truck stand, so really did laugh at it. What was your situation when you had to sleep on the street? I just wanted to sleep on the street. What do you recommend? Yeah, it's worth it. So somebody likes experiences. Yeah, I've done it out of waiting for the bus, train, I don't know. A bit out of it. Yeah. I don't know if they'll have to go at homeless people and they're just going to burn down the building. Like a bunch of kids.
It's in a bunch of things connected like some TikTok.
Yeah. They could although two people did disappear, so they don't know where they are. Hopefully they're not in the rubble. But yeah. Think about it.
Experiences you had in Sydney?
This year, sorry.
Any other experiences in Sydney you've had?
Many, mate. I've lived here my entire life. I have experiences. I could give you 27 and 8-month omnibus on my experiences in Sydney. No, probably less than that actually, because I've been in different places. But yeah, I've got lots of experiences in Sydney. I can tell you about what this used to be like when I was a kid, about the monorails and just all the different places and restaurants, how different Circular Quay looked here. Which, don't get me wrong, Circular Quay is beautiful, but this used to look incredibly different. Yeah, stories of tons of different stories. A lot of good ones too. Which, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my future is in Sydney. I'm not 100% happy here, not gonna lie. It's a lot of the same. Maybe I need to travel outside of Sydney a bit, but yeah, I feel like there's so much out there on planet Earth that being stuck to one city, which often happens to creative people like us, we get kind of bored. It's an element of ADHD probably. Billy Idol for a second. What the fuck? As you can see, I'm a drum and bass artist. I love my bassy songs. Every minute. He's a rumble, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You want to hear a funny story?
Well, yes.
I won't name the individual involved, but I was told of a story of one of my mates when he was younger, when he was like 16, I think. I think he said that it started off, he was breaking up with his girlfriend, or like, it was basically around the end, so he wasn't in a... He was like pretty distraught. He was in the city, and so he was going to go home on a bus, back to Balmain.
Yeah.
And the Balmain, I don't know if it's still the case now, but the Balmain buses used to come here.
Yeah.
It was either a ferry or you'd catch the bus, and he wanted to catch the bus. So he waited for the bus, and the bus got there. And he got on the bus, but he went through the door at the back of the bus. Scanned on with his Opal card, his student Opal card at the time because he was 16. And the bus driver, it was a full bus. This was like midday or so on a Saturday, so pretty packed. And he's just like, oh, come to the front. And he's just like, well, I'm already on the bus, so what's the point? He's just like, no, get off the bus and come to the front.
She's like, but I already scanned on. And she's like, no, come to the front of the bus. And she's like, no, I don't want to. She's like, you come to the front of the bus. And my mate, because he was already in a pissy mood because of his breakup, he was really like, he wasn't stepping off his high ground. He's just like, no, I'm not going to do that. And so he sits down, takes a seat, and just crosses his arms. Bus driver don't like this, and he's just like, are you taking the piss, mate? And he's just like, must be, yeah. So I'm not getting up to do it. And he's just like, get up off your seat, get off your seat, and scan on the bus. He's like, I already did. He's like, come to the front and do it. He's just like, no, I'm not going to do that. He's like, are you stupid? And he's just like, yeah, must be. It's like, come to the front and scan on the bus. He's like, I'm sorry, mate. You said I was stupid. I can't. I don't have the intelligence. What do you mean by that? I don't know what to do. And he's just like, are you chucking the pin? And apparently this was going on for like 15 minutes. That everyone got off the bus except one lady who had worked within public transport or like Bus New South Wales. And she was just like kind of listening in on this whole argument between the bus driver and my friend. And yeah, they're literally just sitting around. They've been here for like 20 minutes now, just having a big shit talk about who, what the right thing to do is. And so he calls it in and goes, you're coming to the bus depot with me for not only cancelling an entire bus service, but for failing to, meet the requirements of my bus. As the lady rightfully pointed out, though, who was remaining on the bus, she's just like, you can't legally do that. He's like, what do you mean? She's like, how old are you, sir? To my friend. He's just like 16. Yeah, you're not allowed to take an underage boy back to the bus depot. That's very creepy. Like, you can't do that. And he realized this, and he's just like, oh crap, because he wanted to win that case. So he was literally just stuck there listening to each other, and there's nothing that they could do about it. So an entire bus service was completely cancelled because of my friend, because he just wouldn't back down. And it was pretty funny. No bloody worries, mate. Have you ever slept on the street?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting sleeping here. Imagine if it was me. This would be my setup. Watch closely. My pillow.
Yeah.
It's over here. My pillow. That's my phone going on. But I will quickly ignore that because I have very point to make. I'll get like this. Oh, that would be my pillow. A bit hard. I'd get around in like a in utero position. Just like a position like this, like I'm a little baby. And I just log off. I'd probably fall asleep quite quickly, to be honest. It's actually quite comfortable. It'll get very cold though. That's why you need an extra blanket. Can I borrow your thing, mate? It would be a great little blanket. Fantastic. Oh, that's the way to sleep in Secret Key, boys and girls. It's fantastic. You can definitely do it. Don't book a hostel or a hotel. No need. This is the life. This is free. Also, Mac is just down there and all the food trucks around, so quite literally you're laughing for food, drinks and shit like that, so why not? Can't go wrong. What was your situation where you had to sleep on the street though?
I just wanted to experience it.
Would you recommend?
Yeah, it's worth trying. If somebody likes experiences,
Yeah, fair enough. I've done it out of just waiting for the buses and trains to come back on. But I don't know if that's classifying as sleeping out on the street. I've been out all night, just like slept on a bench or something like that for a few hours until I waited for the bus to come back. But yeah, I don't know. Being homeless would be certainly an experience. I feel for them though, especially where the police treat them. It's disgusting. They don't deserve to be kicked off. Like, seriously, what's wrong with homeless people being in Martin Place? Leave it. Like, they need a place to stay. Fuck it. Let it be. And I know for a fact that homeless shelters are not always available. Like, it's really hard to get room at these places. So, oh yeah, did you hear about the one that got burnt down in Central recently? Yeah, the old building. Yeah, that's fucking
So I don't know if they were having a go at homeless people or they just wanted to burn down a building. It was like a bunch of kids apparently.
They said a bunch that was connected like to TikTok and all that.
Yeah, scummy. Thankfully, I don't think anyone was hurt, although 2 people did disappear, so they don't know where they are. Hopefully they're not in the rubble. But yeah, it was quite horrible to think about someone would do such a thing. Fuck God. It was an old building too. It was one of the oldies. It was like over 100 years old or something. One of the ancient ones. Terrible.
What areas of Sydney would you recommend? The city?
Depends what you're looking for. I mean, if you're looking for comfortable, rich life, Balmain for sure. Balmain's very lovely. If you're looking for very down to earth, good food, community vibes, somewhere like Ashfield, somewhere like, I think Ashfield, Summerhill, Ashfield and Summerhill definitely up there. They're very lovely kind of communities. Maybe because it's close to my heart, I was from that area, but very nice community there. Parramatta's kind of hitting it up at the moment, surprisingly. Parramatta, if you guys don't know, used to be a part of the city that used to be kind of laughed at as a bit of a crap hole, but it's got a bit of a nice reputation now, and they're doing something with the space. There's a lot of different bars and clubs, things available now, there's that. But again, it depends what you're looking for, but I really like Balmain, I really like Ashfield, and Summerhill. I was thinking Burwood for a second, no, Summerhill. Those I would recommend. Things to do in Sydney, definitely climb the Harbour Bridge, that's always good fun. Without the tour, obviously, just do it with your hands, it's easy. Did it twice outside of Sydney, to be honest, like out in the outskirts, and entering into like further New South Wales. Sydney, there's not really a lot left that I would recommend, so that isn't like too touristy. I mean, go to a movie, go to a football game, all the kind of cultural things to do, but it's not like a lot of things I would do in Sydney. I'll go out of my way to come to Sydney to do. If you're a tourist in Sydney, go around New South Wales, that's a lot more fun. I know that's probably the answer for a lot of cities, like go around the city, that's the places to go, but no, definitely the case with New South Wales, like some beautiful places in New South Wales. It's just Sydney. Sydney's a place to work, it's not a place for leisure in my opinion. Pleasure, in my opinion. I just think it's going to be like a mixture of both digital theatres and screens and physical theatres, because it's going to mix with people who enjoy going to the cinema physically and those who want to just stay at home and watch movies because, I don't know, say they're working from home or something, they don't have time to go to the cinema. So I think what they need to do is, just understand that some people will want to do that. And I know for a fact a lot of the big festivals like Toronto and Cannes Film Festival are doing that. Nice kid, I didn't want to see him in danger. And so they now, I'm like, yep. Don't talk to your elders like that. Yeah. You gonna watch a movie? Ooh, my favourite. Oh my gosh. Tesla used to be around here.
Yeah.
Used to be a bunch of pretty fancy stores. I think Tesla used to be there. Then COVID got rid of it.
It's nice too. What?
I thought that was Taika Waititi for a sec, but it wasn't. I know he's in Sydney.
I don't know who he is, but...
Taika Waititi is that big New Zealand director.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a goofball. That'd be kind of cute.
Oh.
I'll tell him. Hunt for the Wilder People was good.
Yeah.
Thor, not so much, brother. Like Hunt for the Wilder People, though. Oh, movie's starting, mate. We've got to start.
What is it, Reuben?
I don't understand the significance. It's just essentially, there's no significance to the kid. It's just like the building. I'm talking about the designers of the building, but there's like no mention of the kid. Yeah, I actually don't know. Actually, it was just a random.
Do you think random drunks have sex with them or something?
Anything's possible, to be honest. Anything is possible.
There's another statue up there too.
Very fucked up people sometimes, so I can imagine some pretty heinous stuff that's been done to that statue. But yeah, I don't know its significance. Probably has some significance to the people who constructed the building. So, yeah. I'm going to imagine it's a young Elon Musk. That's pretty sure. It's the inspirational story behind Elon Musk. There you go. Oh, no, not even. It's because it's got to be an Australian story. It's the young story of a young Anthony Albanese. This is where he was born. He was born in the Springs. That's where it all started.
I feel really weird.
Why he would be born here, I'm not too sure. I don't think they were out of hospitals or something. It's kind of odd. So, seems kind of strange, but that's alright. You've got to be born somewhere. It's out on the street, out on the street. It's all G. Yeah. Just to see where
You're allowed to wait, you're allowed to wait.
Yeah, I'll just check up. It's a town hall.
Let's walk in the middle, man, since we're up there.
Train's coming from. Get in the Wayland.
Yeah. Since we got the opportunity to. Oh, fucking hell, Dimmicks. I remember that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god, there's fucking dirty up there. Oh my god, they're so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, little shibus. Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
3 of the buggers. 3 of those little buggers.
Oh, this Centrepoint Tower.
Yeah. Good old Westfield sign.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Just could have a ciggy on your chest.
Should I be giving you cigarettes?
Yes, please.
Okay, right?
I'll pay you.
Alright,
I'll give you $1. Actually, how much you got left?
Yeah,
You
it's
got
up to
plenty?
you.
Are you sure? Thank you.
I'll keep it because you're doing me a favour this Friday. If
Thank
no,
you. Have you got a lighter?
yeah. Otherwise, I would have said
Like
no.
begging for it. Begging for it. Can we do it out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? He passed it here. Yeah. If you weren't filming with me, I would have said no. Go, you know, it's fine. I was like, don't you want to be?
Nah, thanks, man. I appreciate
As a
it.
general, if they're kind of like a non-smoker, don't give them smokes.
Yeah, fair enough. No. I'll definitely pay you for it if you want.
No, it's alright.
I don't mind. No, you're not gonna get me addicted to it. Stop being degenerates and get out of it.
Okay, I'll load.
Shampoos.
Hotel CBD there, man.
Yeah, Apple Store, bruh.
Oh,
You like
sorry.
apples?
Right, there you go.
It's
Louis
not bad.
Vuitton.
Actually, I don't mind these. Are these your go-to?
Yeah.
I knew a friend who worked on that. He was actually one of the managing construction dudes on it.
Yeah.
Nice. Fucking
Yeah.
hefty, actually. Shame it represents Katia. Oh well. You ever smoked a Cuban cigar?
No Cuban, no.
It's good fun.
Cigars,
It's a very strong cigar, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
You're supposed
strong.
to kind of like not inhale at the same time, sort of thing.
Yeah. So I
Like
got
a cigar.
fucked up on it, and just like one big one.
Yeah.
Germany. It's very strong.
Yeah, cigars you really have to build up on.
It's essentially the equivalent, I've heard, of like 3.5
Cigarettes at
ciggies.
one.
Yeah, it's fucked. I wouldn't want to be Fidel Castro doing it regularly.
Michael Jordan's got a habit to him.
Does he?
Yeah.
It looks gangster. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, baby. It's across this. Is it okay across the street? Oh.
Across the street? Yeah, no worries.
So you want to point out some shops and stuff around here, or?
To recommend you guys?
Yeah. It's McDonald's in there.
Macca's is pretty festive if you want to go to a festive Macca's.
Yeah. What do you
It's
mean?
got like, I'll never forget going in the bathroom one time and finding a bunch of piss that was in the soap dispenser. It was just like filled full of piss. It was yellow and it was like, oh, nice, someone just pissed in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty festive. It's got a beautiful old building, but it's a festive old McDonald's. They don't look after it at all. However, they've got a new manager there, I think, who's hopefully trying to change things around.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she's very kind of authoritative, like, fucking.
Hey,
no
TikTok
shit here. Huh? No, not quite. Almost.
YouTuber?
Yeah,
Something
pretty
like
close.
that,
Yeah. She,
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've had some quite interesting stories in Macca's. It's quite amusing. Yeah. Strand Arcade is over there. That's a classic building. One of the old heritage listed one. The next one. Actually, a lot of these buildings are quite old.
yeah.
That, I have a bunch of stories to tell about. The old fucking mid-city centre. That's,
Oh yeah.
I hate the new one. It is. No!
So
Got my
yeah.
good side, bro. My god. That's not a joke. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, ready.
You ready? Okay. Yeah, so this used to be the sickest joint, Mid-City Centre. Google old Mid-City Centre. It was the shit. It was hectic.
What are they two
As
doing?
my brothers.
Yeah.
Very nice place. Now look at it. It's a piece of crap. Piece of crap. It used to be awesome though.
Yeah.
It was a very beautiful place. Had some great restaurants. It was this really good Turkish kebab joint there, run by these two lovely ladies. Oh, closed when I was very young, but I remember them well. Great place. But unfortunately closed out in 2008 or 2009, not too sure. Yeah, not the best improvement in my opinion, but it's alright. No, actually it's a piece of crap to be honest, but it is what it is. My mate used to work at R.M. Williams, so we used to get good discounts and deals from that place, which is pretty fun. Not that I'm a... And then we have the piece de resistance, fucking Dimix, mate. Yeah, Dimix, lad. Nah, Dimix Spoon is good. That's one of the big bookstores in Sydney. They've got like an arcade upstairs as well. I'm like a Sydney tourist, Sydney tour guide, aren't I? Just explaining the history of this place. But yeah, it's a huge arcade inside there. All sorts of little goodies and shops in there, which is a little fun. It's mostly jewelry stores, and I know comic book stores used to be in there and everything. It's quite interesting, but I don't think there's much in there now. But yeah, it's a little piece of history. God, I don't know how old it would be now. It's a lovely little place. Everything else is quite different though. Obviously, once we get up to QVB, which has a bit of history too. But yeah.
Is it open this time of night or not?
QVB, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's fully open. They don't allow upstairs opening, I don't think. You can walk through it, like downstairs, but you can't go upstairs. But yeah, everything else downstairs, fully open. And they've got Maya Westfield, which used to be Grace Brothers, remember?
Yeah,
it used to be Grace Brothers.
Yeah.
Why they changed it? I assume it's just different owners. They decided to change the name or something. Not too sure. Shall we check out the State Theatre? Probably doing a Sydney Film Festival premiere or something. It's a very lovely theatre. It's one of the old ones. Never been there for a music gig though. It's always been for film premieres. It's quite funny. Yeah, it used to be the OG kind of place for artists and entertainers to go to. But it's become a huge one for film premieres. He's an oldie of Sydney.
Is it what?
I thought he died. He's still around.
Do you know him or?
He's just voice in the room. Fair enough.
Bus guy, hey? The bus guy.
Oh, the last pass.
The bus guy. Bus guy?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see him. Good eyesight.
Nice blocking this view.
Respect yourself. Treat yourself well. Don't be a slave. Hang out with people you love.